Are you visiting New York and want to see what's worth visiting in Manhattan and learn some interesting stuff about this place? In this video, you will see presented all the important tourist attractions of Manhattan and the short history of this iconic borough that serves as the pulsating center of culture, finance and entertainment of New York. Nestled at the core of the Northeast megalopolis, Manhattan, the smallest but most densely populated of New York City's boroughs, is a dynamic blend of history, innovation, and unparalleled energy. Boasting the world's highest residential property prices per square foot, this thriving district embodies the epitome of urban living, accommodating over 1.6 million residents across its compact 22.83 square miles. Its diverse neighborhoods, from the vibrant streets of Chinatown to the iconic skyline of Midtown and the historic aura of Lower Manhattan, offer a rich tapestry of experiences. With an economic might that resonates globally, Manhattan's Wall Street stands as a symbol of financial prowess, housing the world's largest stock exchanges. Home to multinationals, esteemed universities like Columbia and New York University, and the United Nations headquarters, Manhattan remains a hub of innovation and diplomacy. Manhattan also has some famous landmarks: Times Square, Central Park, Grand Central Terminal, Empire State Building, and many more that captivates millions worldwide. Stay tuned to find more about them and about Manhattan, where history, diversity, and innovation converge to create an extraordinary urban landscape. Now, a short history of Manhattan. This place was historically part of the Lenapehoking territory, inhabited by the Munsee Lenape and Wappinger tribes. The name Manhattan came from Lenape, referring to bow-making wood. In 1524, Florentine explorer Giovanni da Verrazzano, sailing in service of King Francis I of France, became the first documented European to visit the area that would become New York City. Manhattan was first mapped during a 1609 voyage of Henry Hudson, an Englishman who worked for the Dutch East India Company. Manhattan saw its European settlement start in 1624 with the Dutch trading post. In 1625, construction was started on the citadel of Fort Amsterdam on Manhattan Island, later called New Amsterdam, Nieuw Amsterdam, in what is now Lower Manhattan. Renamed New York in 1664 after English took control, it became the US capital from 1785 to 1790. Economic growth surged in the 19th century with Alexander Hamilton's policies and the Erie Canal's opening in 1825. The Civil War brought industry and social tension, seen in the 1863 draft riots. Immigration escalated in the late 1800s, with Manhattan as the primary gateway for European immigrants. The 20th century witnessed transformative events like the subway's construction in 1904 and the Harlem Renaissance. The city's landscape changed with the Great Depression, followed by the post-World War II developments like the United Nations relocation and housing projects for veterans. Social movements such as the Stonewall Riots in 1969 marked a turning point for LGBT rights. Economic downturns in the 1970s gave way to a resurgence in the financial sector in the 1980s, and crime rates dropped significantly by the 1990s. The 21st century began with the tragic events of September 11, 2001, altering Lower Manhattan's skyline and leading to extensive restoration. The Occupy Wall Street protests in 2011 highlighted economic inequality, while the Hurricane Sandy in 2012 caused widespread destruction, sparking discussions about coastal defenses. However, after each difficult time, Manhattan recovered, reconstructing its buildings, restoring optimism, and displaying strong resilience. Now, let's talk about some of the most important tourist attractions in Manhattan. Let's begin with the American Museum of National History, which stands as a hub of scientific exploration, offering diverse exhibits spanning various fields of study. Another interesting attraction is the Battery, a historic park which provides stunning harbor views and insight into the city's maritime heritage. Broadway and the Theater District are renowned for their world-class productions and vibrant entertainment scene, drawing visitors into the heart of the city's artistic flair. Bryant Park, amidst the urban hustle, offers tranquility with cultural events and serene spaces for relaxation. Central Park, a sprawling green expanse, invites visitors to indulge in picturesque landscapes, recreational activities, and iconic landmarks within the bustling city. Chinatown, a cultural enclave, buzzes with authentic restaurants and markets, reflecting the rich heritage of New York's Chinese community. The Chrysler Building, with its distinctive Art Deco design, contributes to Manhattan's iconic skyline, capturing the essence of architectural excellence. The Cloisters, a museum with medieval European art, offers a serene escape in northern Manhattan. Columbia University, a prestigious Ivy League institution, boasts a historic campus and a legacy of academic excellence. Curry Hill entices food enthusiasts with its diverse array of authentic Indian cuisine and vibrant culinary experiences. The Empire State Building, an architectural marvel, invites visitors to explore its history and relish panoramic views of the city. The Financial District, encompassing Wall Street and the New York Stock Exchange, pulses with financial history and the South Street Seaport's maritime charm. Grand Central Terminal, an architectural gem, serves as a bustling transportation hub and a gateway to the city's various attractions. Greenwich Village, a bohemian neighborhood, exudes artistic heritage and historic landmarks like the Washington Square Arch and Stonewall Inn. Harlem and Spanish Harlem resonate with cultural richness, offering music, art, and historic landmarks reflecting their unique identities. The High Lane, an elevated park, provides scenic vistas and serene green spaces on a former railway track. Koreatown bustles with authentic Korean restaurants, shops, and cultural experiences, creating a vibrant cultural hub within the city. Lincoln Center hosts world-class performances and events, fostering artistic brilliance and cultural enrichment. Little Australia and Little Italy celebrate their cultural heritage through festivals, eateries, and a blend of traditions within their vibrant neighborhoods. Madison Square Garden, a renewed venue, hosts diverse events and cultural spectacles. Museum Mile on Fifth Avenue, featuring the Metropolitan Museum of Art, showcases an extensive collection of art, enriching visitors with cultural immersion. Penn Station and Port Authority Bus Terminal serve as vital transportation hubs, connecting visitors to various city attractions. Rockefeller Center, including Radio City Music Hall, stands as an iconic landmark and cultural hub, attracting visitors with its vibrant energy. Times Square, a bustling commercial and entertainment district, pulsates with bright lights and lively activities. The World Trade Center, housing the National September 11 Museum and One World Trade Center, pays homage to history while standing tall as a symbol of resilience. Manhattan also features iconic bridges connecting the island to neighboring areas and historic landmarks like the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you know other interesting places in Manhattan that I forgot to mention, please write about them in a comment below. And remember that you can help our channel to grow by just pressing the like button and by sharing this video with your friends.